Okay, so the phone rang and they immediately they cut the previous video. I didn't cut it. They cut my previous video because they have access to my phone. So they called my home phone if that was recorded even a little bit, the ringtone. So they cut that second part of the video of the same of my grandfather, how the car reversed at 9 p.m. Right at me, and that guy was looking at me when I was even heading towards the parking lot, towards the car where I was parked, because I was to go to my aunt's place. And so he was just staring at me when he reversed at me, because it was the way like he was trying to kill me. So now they have this in their mind that why I left the pet there, because that's what my grandfather wanted. And there was no danger at all because it was all cold. And I figured somebody, when they will come, the nurses, they will just remove it. There was absolutely no harm for that, but no, they wanted to make an issue about it. So they had somebody stand there, and the car came right at me, reverse, in a one-way parking lot at that Bergen County Daycare Center in New Jersey. And that Cabal then made issue about all this, and the director had to call my aunt and say, oh, why you had this hot pad, and they made a big issue about all this when it wasn't my fault at all. But they wanted to put the blame, just like they've been putting all the blame at me right from the beginning, like right from India. They want to make issue about everything. So they had this first they made me say it, because they use this technology where they make people speak something which is not really their own thoughts. That is, they call it some kind of speech something, where they put the thoughts in somebody's brain and then the person will speak. It's from this remote neural monitoring, whatever they do, and the directed energy weapons or satanic ritual abuse or whatever they use. So that is what Dr. Eric Karlstrom said, that this is the technology that they've been using. So anyways, it was very weird. On June 1st, I said to my father that, oh, happy birthday to you. And I was like, why are you saying happy birthday? And it was so weird, like in 35 years of life, like I've never said like happy birthday so randomly. It was so random. But then they might have already planned to kill my grandfather, or just because, or they would have synchronized this, that I said this, so let's kill him, So they killed him, and in the afternoon they gave the news that, oh, grandfather is no more. And so all this thing planned out, and then now that from today's talk they want to synchronize everything, so they gave me this red spot which kind of little burns, and they just gave me right when I opened my aunt's WhatsApp. And here, listen to the raving of the bike. Okay, so they are not doing as much because I'm recording right now, but they are still raving. It's less. So when everybody will listen to this video, the family members and the rest of the world, they will understand how they're synchronizing everything, how they're making domestic terrorists, how they're breeding domestic terrorists, how they're killing people just to synchronize everything. And just because they want to, they cannot stand me as a starseed because I am a threat to the Cabal. So now they want to do everything in their power to destroy me, because that is their main agenda. And they cannot take it because somehow I'm not giving myself in. So yeah, I can't wait for people to know how they kill other people, and how they try to show that how good they are, when in reality all they do is just spoil people's lives very systematically, and by synchronizing every single event around you and giving all these directed energy weapons or satanic ritual abuse, black magic, whatever they use, they give cuts, they give these kind of burns, and they mute ears, they take out the eyelashes, they do all kind of stuff. And people think it's all from depression, or it's from, no, there is no depression, because it's all synchronized. It's immediately, this is done right at a particular time, not randomly. Okay, so all the synchronizations they do, the helicopters, they don't just circle around my house or right above my house just like a normal thing. No, it is all out there. There are thousands and millions of like videos on targeted individual, on synchronization, on directed energy weapons, on remote neural monitoring, on satanic ritual abuse, on everything. And these very FBI who call them Gerald Sosby and NSA whistleblower, so-called Karen Stewart and all that, they themselves, they have like pages and pages on all these targeting. But at the end of the day, they themselves are involved in the targeting, but they do expose this technology or this gang stalking and everything that is going on. They themselves admitted that it's, yes, it's out there. So they are trying hard. But again, at the end of the day, I do what I want to do, because at the end of the day, it's my life. You cannot dictate what I do and what I don't do.